Hey guys, what you're seeing right now is a minstrel performance, a modern day minstrel performance, and I'm specifically doing black hand, or brown hand if you will. This is not my hand. This is a brownicorn's paw, a hoof with its rainbow uh, hooves. Hooves is a weird word, but it's got rainbow hooves and it's got brown fur. I do not have brown fur, but I am performing as if I do. So that brings me to history and futury. I prefer the future. I think history is terrible. The more back you go, the more violent and stupid human life was. And this is true all the way back. We were awful people as cavemen. We were mean to each other. We were violent towards each other. We were bigoted. We were in our little groups. But that's history, and that's real, and history obviously leads to the future, but I'm just saying I'd like there to be a schism where history and all of our bad behaviors go away, and in the future we have only good behaviors. That seems like a reasonable thing to seek, to me. As a brown hand performer, that seems natural to me. The same is not true of Catboy Kami. And so this is a Brit, I believe, and a man from Britain that does blackface seems unusual because blackface is more or less an American pastime, historically. Jim Crow was a huge figure. In fact, I have a book. I'm afraid it's in the other room. But in it, it talks all about whiteface, blackface, imitation, caricature, and insult in American culture by John Strausbaugh. But so Catboy Kami's imitation and his caricature is of a very violent, very stupid, very self-pitying, and very dangerous young man. And he does it with absolute blackface. In fact, maybe I'll try and link to one of the videos. That's not the rest of us. Minstrels are not always mocking and doing damage as we take on different colors and different aspects of society. You can inhabit multiple cultures and ethnicities, and that's what the beauty of America is. That's all we have is free speech and a melting pot. The rest of it is garbage. The rest of America is shamefully selfish and cruel. We put kids in cages and take them from their parents. We deny health care to people that are dying without creating huge debt, and sometimes just period. We just deny the health care that people need to live. We are a cruel, awful, evil nation. And so Catboy Kami, coming from a nation that's much more privileged, much more advantaged. In Britain, healthcare is a right, and all of the European Union is available to you, at least until they finalize their bizarre divorce from Europe. My point is simply that I wish Catboy Kami was not foul because it reflects on the rest of us. And for those of us that care about brown hand performances, we want justice. We want familiarity and respect and non-racism to win the day. And we are legit. This is not. And so when I talk about blackface and brownface, there's a guy that comes around and he links to an outside source, and I think he's just trying to censor me because it makes sense historically to censor brownface and blackface. What I'm trying to propose is a new future for the people listening to me right now and for myself. We can move past racism, violence, caricature and insult and move to performances and inhabitations of other skins. Walking in somebody else's shoes doesn't have to have a racial barrier where you cannot pass. No, we can all imagine what it's like to be somebody else and how frustrating it might be to be a minority in the face of a monolithic culture that looks evil and damaging and unfair, and to say, look, I don't want anyone to imitate me. And all I'm saying to that person is, my imitation of you is respectful. And it's worth knowing that Catboy Kami and I share a lot of things, but we don't share the same style of blackface. They are different, fundamentally different. And what I'm scared of is just that Google has censored me so many times. I'm just tired of it. But look, I'm trying to do something good here. This is not evil. I'm whining at you, and I should just give up, but I can't. I want this world to be a better place, and I'm willing to pay the price. It just seems weird for it to be so high. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. And please be respectful and kind towards other people and animals. Have a good day. Goodbye.